Hi, Jake. Wilma, did you have a good day? Are you having a good day, Jake? How's it going? Hi, Donna. I tell you what, I think I'm getting used to this. I'm getting used to not going to work and just being on vacation and crocheting all day long. Donna, what have you been up to today? I don't have the patience for that, Donna. I just don't. I. Mm-mm-mm. What are you working on, Wilma? Do you have a certain project you're working on? Hi, Sandy. Hey. Hey, Cindy. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. Well, thank you. Yeah, it was already my birthday, but hi. Hi, Rosie. My birthday was the 12th, and I am celebrating every day. How's that? And yesterday was a big day, y'all. Did you see what happened yesterday? I'm on vacation right now. I don't know if you know, but I'm on vacation. And if you want to see what my view is, go to Facebook and look at the pictures. Jake, I'll have to figure something else out to get you the pictures. But um, oh, it's just beautiful. Well, the internet is not that fast, and so Mr. Happy even told me that um, the quality of the video isn't all that great from where I am, but I can't upload any videos. It would take all day to do a 30-minute video. So I'm figuring live is the best way, and I am loving connecting with everybody online. But yesterday, I freaked out, y'all. I freaked out. Donna, were you here when I was freaking out? Hi, Diana. But yesterday, I had a live, and it was just an impromptu thing. And nearly, I nearly peed my pants when I saw that Krista from the Secret Yarnery was watching. Jake, are you in high school or college? Because I noticed some of the projects you're making, and I'm flabbergasted. And tell me who. Well, hey, Sherry, tell me who taught you, Jake. I'd really like to know. 10? No way. Oh, did you say 10 or do you say 19? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? You taught yourself? Now, those projects that you sent me pictures of, did you make all those in September or are they stuff that you've been working on? Yeah, YouTube's awesome for that, right? You are amazing. Uh, when do you do schoolwork at all? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. It's Denise, right? Did I say that right? It's Denise? Because I wrote it down. Oh, goodness. Where did I write it down? I've been trying to keep track of everybody. Denise, I got it right. Yay! I was just watching you. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, you guys are amazing. Yes, she does, right? She's great. Diana is amazing. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. It's Rosie, right? Oh, good, 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 good. So, what have you been up to, Rosie? What have you been stitching up lately? I was just watching your video too. I think it was your last one that you were working on. And Paige is in the house. Yay! Thank you for stopping in. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, are you Italian, Rosie? Because Rosie, I was telling a story yesterday about Italy. I was telling everybody about my trip to Italy. We were talking about where you'd want to live and all that kind of stuff. Ah, no, yes, I've heard Nona. Yeah. Is it no? It's Nona, right? Nona. Jake, have you watched Jonah? Have you watched a boy named Jonah? He's on YouTube. He's amazing. Yeah, I thought so. Isn't he amazing? He is so fast with your. Well, then again, you must be pretty fast with your crochet too, because, okay, in case anybody's new here, Jake Parker is 10 years old and he crochets up a storm. Hi, Jamie. If you haven't seen there, I posted. He doesn't have Facebook. Y'all, he's so young. He doesn't have Facebook. Go on our my page and take a look. And I posted 4 pictures that he did. Wake Village, Texas. Well, Sylvia, glad to have you. And he crocheted all of that stuff in September so far. I'm flabbergasted. Hey, Dana, are you stopped or are you just kind of hanging out with us? Oh my goodness, Jake, you're my hero. Okay, all right, Dana, I'll make sure I say your name every once in a while, and I'll say Dooley just to make sure he's not left out. Dana, were you popping in? Did you pop in yesterday when I was doing it? He does, right, Wilma? Dana, whenever you have a chance to go onto my Facebook page, I know you don't like Facebook. I know you tried getting onto New, is it Numi? Um, you get, was it that bad of a day? I'm so sorry. Well, you are special, Jake. I mean, how many other boys do you know your age that are crocheting, huh? And hanging out with people two, three, four times your age, five times, six times. Hi, Michelle. So, Dana, whenever you have a chance, go onto my Facebook page and see if you can find the pictures that I posted that Jake, he crocheted. I had him send me 4 pictures of stuff. And he is amazing. 10 years old, Dana. Oh my goodness. I know I'm going to be bragging on you forever, Jake. I'm telling you. Oh, don't. It's not like a huge deal, but yeah, if you think of it. Where are you driving now? That's right, Rosie. That's right, Rosie. There's other ways to get carpal tunnel other than playing video games. Yes, that's right, Denise. It's so fun. I mean, I love doing the lives, but I wish there was a way. Um, yeah, I keep forgetting you were 9. Oh my word. A whole I know that's a ninth of your life. That's uh um but what was I saying? Uh oh, thank you, Jamie. That's very kind of you. Well, Rosie, I just winged it. I really did wing it. I watched Krista from the Secret Yarnery, and I took some of her suggestions. That's what I'm saying, Paige. That's why I wish either on during a podcast in the comment section you could leave pictures. I wish somehow YouTube and Instagram or something can work together where they could have it all one forum. Wouldn't that be amazing? Rosie, do you feel comfortable telling us where do you live in Italy or do you live in the States? And if you live in Italy, or even if you still live in the States, where are you from in Italy? Jake, okay, let me ask you this, Jake. Do you use other stitches other than just like single crochet, double crochet? Southern Italy. Ooh. Like from the toe of the boot? Oh, you're not finicky, Sherry. Don't worry about it. I just popped on anyway, and this is just something that I'm doing. So is anybody interested in seeing all the work that I was supposed to accomplish here while on my trip? Bye, Sherry. I am Denise, I'm starting a pillow I need to make for a friend, and it's just going to be like a pillow cover, but I think I need to put it away for now because I can't concentrate on it. But I'm using a new yarn. It's this, well, new to me yarn. Um, Yarn Bee Stripe Hype, and it's in the colorway white gray. Um, Yeah, she wants I even showed it to her. I took a picture of it. She says, "Oh, I love it." Okay, so my plan was when I came to it sounds like it. Jake, do you have a book that you use? The Bunyan of the I love it. Oh, I love it. Um, that's amazing. So just YouTube and teaching yourself, huh? Um, Yeah, you need to start a club or something at school. So, my goal was on this trip, I was going to one, complete one project. Hey, Sandy. Oh, you're sweet. Um, I was going to complete one project a day while I was up here. And there was going to be, let's see here, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, 4 complete days. So I have completed one. I was working on this shawl and I actually started it and finished it. And I love this shawl. Um, yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to count today, half a day today, and then tomorrow. So I completed this shawl and I love the stitch. I love this stitch. This is from Crystal Bagaday, her last shawl. And then I made this hat, and it's just, this is from Jada and Stitches, but I didn't follow her pattern completely. Just for the most part, I did, I guess. Um, all right now, girls. Oh, now listen, Sandy, in case you didn't see this, Jake, our buddy Jake, you know who I'm talking about? Jake Parker. He is 10 years old. He started crocheting a year ago, and he is amazing. So, this is the hat I crocheted with the latte cake, and I had enough. I made a cowl to go with it. I'll hold it as steady so you can kind of see. It's just a double stitch. I know, isn't it crazy? Crazy, crazy. Okay, so I completed 1, 2, and the shawl. That's 3. This is my mom's vest. I finished all but seaming the one side together. So I got to seam this side. And then I got to put my little faux fur around it. Now, got a question for everybody. Everybody, get your ears on because I need help. Do you see the top of this? I made it so that the front and back, they're supposed to come closer. I'm sorry, here, let me, okay. Do you see how far apart the shoulder pieces are? It's going to fall off mom's shoulders. What can I do right in here? Something, I don't know. I have to do something right in this place right here in order to, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll hold it still. I'm sorry. Here. Let me pull this away. There we go. Is that better, Sandy? Single crochet in the solid. Okay, where do I start the single crochet though? Where would you start it? Because I can't, I could go all the way around. What I'm asking is do I start the single stitch all the way down at the bottom and then come up and around, or how do I do that? Couple lines, single, start all around the edge. So basically what you're saying, Rosie, if I understand, you would start at the bottom. Okay, all right, I'll try it. But if I do a single stitch and a smaller hook, won't that bring this up some? I don't want it to gather. It could, let me ask you this. Could I start with the same size hook here? And then maybe when it comes to, I'm sorry, I know it's blur. And when it comes to here, then single stitch it with a smaller hook. Okay. Like, would you do like a millimeter small, a full millimeter, just half? Like, would you go down like I was using an eye hook or a 5.5 millimeter? Would you go down to a 4.5 millimeter? I still need to skip what, Sandy? Okay, I'll try it. Well, I don't. So if that's what I need to do, I can't finish this today, and I can't finish it on my trip because I left my 4.5 millimeter at home. Okay, I'll work on it, but it's gonna look so pretty once I put. Hey, Nightingale. Once I put that faux fur around it, isn't that going to be pretty? I just think that that's going to be such a pretty little. Paige gave me a great reference from Bag of Day. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm trying to read everything. Where are you, Paige? Can't see. Oh, okay, great. Okay, thank you. Number 527. Okay, I will look. Thank you, Paige. Oh, are you saying I put you to sleep, Krista? I hope not. I have not stopped talking about you in the last 24 hours, Krista. Seriously. I know. I I was just saying before you got here. I was just saying before you got here that I can't stop. My I told my husband and he's like, "Is that the gal from Africa?" And I went, "Yeah." He listens to you because I got you turned up every time you're on. So I can't finish that one yet because like I said, it's I don't have the right size hook for that. Yes, you are a rock star. Well, you're my rock star anyway. Um, so that I will work on when I get home. So this I'm going to work on. It's a mess now because I had yarn barf. I don't mind yarn barf if it's just a small part of it, so that's okay. Oh, Sandy, I think we're going to be disappointed with this. I think we're going to be disappointed because Jake, I was like 7 or 8. Nope. I took it in the bathroom and I mean, it's completely dark in there. And I could not, there was nothing. I thought, okay, well, maybe well, it's been sitting in light. I don't understand why it doesn't. And I thought, well, maybe it needs to have the heat or something. Maybe it needs to be hot. I don't know. I don't know why. I didn't use anything, Sandy. But maybe that's what it was. Maybe it has to have, maybe it's not glow in the dark, even though it says glowing. I thought it would glow in the dark. Well, okay. Well, I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it this afternoon or this evening. Yeah, Jake, I was 7 or 8. Oh, Krista, Jake, Parker. Jake Parker. He's part of this group right now. He's 10 years old, honey. 10. He was 9 years old when he started and he taught himself. Now, that's amazing. So, okay, what am I going to work on now tonight? I'll probably work on that pillowcase. It's going to be like a pillow cover. And I still have a lot of the latte cake. I have enough of the latte cake um, to make another cowl. I could probably make another cowl, whip one up real quick. And I find that I guess there's certain yarns. Hey, Vasu. Hi, Sharon. That with this fuzzy yarn, Krista, I know you've used a lot of like eyelash yarn, and it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference what the stitch is. You could use a real easy stitch. You don't have to. The yarn speaks for itself, is what I wanted to say. It like speaks for itself, and you don't see the stitch very well at all. So I have more of that. And so what else can I do? Okay, Krista, I've got a question. I got a bag of the rainbow with the brown shades. I need a suggestion what to make with this, honey. Should I make a shawl? Should I make, I don't know what I should make. Anybody have any suggestions? Now, it took me all 4 of this other color to do this much of the shawl, but this is very, it's a very tighter knit, and because it doesn't have a, I'm sorry, I keep making everybody dizzy. Hold on. It's pretty tightly wound. So, a shawlette, okay, I could try. Yeah, I mean, it would make a bit bigger shawl if I had a more lacy pattern. And it does show the pattern really well. I'm loving it. A virus shawl. Okay, I've done one of those, but I don't have one in the fall colors. And this is the brown shade with the gray. So I can make another shawl today. I don't think if I did a virus shawl, I would be able to finish it today. And then I have enough yarn to make my uncle his scarf. I need to get a white though. The white is at home. So I was gonna make a Cleveland Browns scarf for him, but I think I need my white before I start on that. And then the other thing I got that I could use today is that Rainbow Rhapsody. This thing makes the nicest wraps. It's so pretty. It kind of goes, oh, what's the word? It transitions from one color to another really, really well. I want to try one of those It's a Wrap at some point too, because I think isn't that the one that had, are you? Are you using a specific pattern page? This is, I'm trying to see. I thought this was a yarn. Is this the yarn that has the 4 small pieces of yarn and then it kind of like a baby blanket? Nice. Jake, is it for somebody? Is it for a gift? So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to do this one or if I'm going to break open my other rainbow. Yes, there's more than one of us. But you know what? Okay, did anybody see the video where I was doing my unboxing? No, it wasn't an unboxing. I was having, it was first, one of my first birthday month videos. And Mr. Happy had bought me a Tunisian crochet book, How to Do Tunisian Crochet, the first in the series. And that was done, I think, by that same, I think you pronounce her name Petra. Where I pronounce my Petra, she pronounces it Petra. But I think it's the same. I think it's the same the same person that does the Tunisian is the one that does that those other patterns that I think you're referring to. So what's your vote, people? All my pals, my happy pals. Should I do a shawl in this or a shawl? Let me open this up so you can see the colors. This one, I think, whichever one I do is going to be for me. I know I need to watch her. I need to watch some of her because I want to. Here's this one. It has some grays and tans and creams. And then this one. The blue, you like the blue too? Well, listen, if Krista says blue, it's blue. I know, I'm sorry, honey. I know it probably makes you feel uncomfortable. I hope I'm not making you feel really creeped out. So, okay, well, you know what? I still have the rainbow yarn. I can make it for I can make another gift for somebody. I do have a couple um you yes. Is that Krista's pattern? Or not Krista's pattern, but is that the pattern she was using? Oh. Okay, who said that they were using this? Who said that they were using the Rhapsody right now? Vintage Violet. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Okay, Paige, is this the one? Does it have like 4 individual strands and then it changes? Like it'll add like 2 strands or 1 strand or 2 strands of, or is that the roll with it? I'm getting them mixed up. So when I get off of here, I gotta pop over and see which one you're talking about. A Dutch blend. What makes it different? Do you know how different what the difference is, Wilma? What the difference in the Dutch blend? You probably just don't get these over there, do you? Really? Okay. Well, I think I've got the 4. I do have the 4, so I could use that one. Yeah, probably just different manufacturers, I would imagine. Oh, Krista, and those of you that love tea, the girlfriend's house who I'm staying at, she has a whole little um, hot beverage stand. Well, hey, Teresa, um, and she loves different kinds of tea. I decided to go through her stash and pick out one. Has anybody used this before or seen it before? Hey, Granny. Has anybody seen that before? I don't even know where she got it. The company says Black Ribbon is Denise. This is from organicindia.com. Man, I'm telling you, it was, it not was, I haven't even started it. It is the best tea And it's so good. Good, good, good. Yes, it is good. You can smell the peach and taste the raspberry. And then other times you can taste taste the peach and smell the raspberry. Good. It's really good. Okay, so I think we come to the conclusion that this is going to be what I'm working on this afternoon. So, anybody want to tell me or give me suggestions of what kind of shawl I could use? I know, Teresa, I have like 5 pages of all the channel names. And I'm looking and looking and looking, and I can't ever find somebody. So I'll write it again, and I realize later that I had it all along. Okay, thanks, Paige. That'd be great. Hi, Enid. Yeah, but you know what we could do? We just get an address book, right? Just get a plain address book and just do it ourselves. I know that Eugenia, Erugenia shawl is beautiful. Krista, you did a great job. My Joe, who's my Mijo? Betsy, did I say hi to you already? If not, I'm sorry. Hi, hi. Right? And but it's funny because there's going to be some letters, whatever. Maybe I'll just make my own. Well, hey, there's one I know I got to write down. Hold on. Runaway Red, I know you. Hold on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. There. I got it. Marianne. Okay, Betsy, good. I don't feel so bad then. And I'm going to go back to Krista. I mean, I was thinking about, I really want to learn how to, and that's one of the ways I had learned how to read charts is by having a chart next to the actual description. And in that yarn Bible, no, the crochet stitch Bible that Lisa got just the other day. Um, yes, right, D, you got to do that. Um, but it shows the stitch, the actual written directions, and then what it looks like in a chart. Aw, that's sweet. And we can always go reference all of everybody that we have in our, subscriber list. Yes, it was, Krista. Even though I don't do craft fairs, I still learned a lot. And that applies not just to craft fairs, but to businesses in general. Anytime you have anything that you're trying to market, even if it's yourself, right? Even if it's yourself, you need to think about your environment, how you present yourself to people, right? Okay, so Jake wants to know what everybody's working on. Is this the one that you started for the second time, Krista? Is it working out better? Oh, yes. Granny D, Jake Parker is 10 years old. 10 years old. He started love the yarn you're gonna do yourself. That's right. Your branding. And you would agree with me, that even if you have a YouTube channel, you're branding yourself. And so one of my biggest pet peeves is Mr. Happy originally told me that he was going to help me get the channel up and running, and that he would help me with all the little ins and outs. And he's kind of dropped the ball back in my lap. And so branding myself, I don't want to come across as hoity-toity. I don't want to do that. But okay, Paige, thank you so much for popping in. I don't know if I'm going to be. I saw that hippo. Did you make the? I want to see it once it's got its snout. That's what I want to see. Um, I'm talking to you, Denise. I'm sorry. So let's see here. What was I saying? Oh, the YouTube channel. If you have a YouTube channel, who was it I was listening to? I think it was, doggone it, now I can't remember who it was. I think it was you, Denise, that was just saying this. You need to rethink your strategy for crochet. Was that just you that was talking about that? You were, because I was thinking of that was just ingenious. Yeah, because you need to take stock in, I mean, not just as a YouTuber, because you do need to do that. You need to find a niche. I talked about that one time, but you need to find out what it is you're bringing to the table. Everybody's unique and has their own way of doing things. Um, and then I'm thinking about personally what I want to do. I love yarn. I'm a yarnaholic. I don't know. Yeah, what's my purpose? You think about what's your purpose in life. Well, if you're given gifts in this life, what's the purpose of having a gift? You need to figure out that purpose, right, Denise? That's what you were talking about. How are you going to use the gift that a yarnaholic? Yeah. um, and so I was thinking about that, and you gave me a lot of food for thought there. I really have to think about that because in years past, I've always, um, I've always made things for other people. Yarnscapist? A yarnscapist? What's a yarnscapist? Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Like having a yarnscape. That's right. Um, So I'm thinking about the people that I have been giving things to have either been phony when they receive it. Yes, you're right. It is confidence. And some people, when you watch them, you can definitely tell the difference, right? You can tell whether they're hoity-toity or whether they just have the confidence in themselves. Um, but I don't want to give something to somebody if they don't appreciate it and they're not going to like it. So I have started asking people, oh, okay, yes, I like that. I like that term. Um, Yarnscapers. Yeah, I like it. Um, so when I ask somebody what they want or what they like or what they enjoy, and I am able to put something together that um, suits them perfectly, I know that they will use it, hopefully. I've given my mom blankets, throws or whatever. And she looks at it and she's like, oh, that's so nice. And, months later, it's in the closet gathering dust. And I don't appreciate that. I mean, I know she appreciates the fact that I did it for her, but it hurts me that I take the time and the love involved in doing it, and then she puts it away. That's kind of rude. To, you know, if you don't want it or if you're not going to use it, let me know and let me give it to somebody that can appreciate it. So I asked mom what she wanted. Now, I tell you, mom is at the stage in her life, she's at the beginning stages of Alzheimer's or dementia. I'm not sure what. We're going to take her as the guise of something else. We're going to take her to get an MRI the end of October. And and so yeah, I'm giving them more during the year too, and that does make a whole lot of sense. Um, so anyway, I know that she gets cold more often now, and yes, it is. And she keeps saying, "Well, you made that for me, so when I die, you can have it back." It's just okay. I don't. If you're going to give it to me now, and I'll give it to somebody who could really use it. Send it to somebody that could use it. Um, so that's why I asked her what she wants, and she picked out the yarn to make her a vest. I'm making her this vest. Then I made her a really nice lavender, light plummy colored shawl. And she wore it right after and she loves it. Now she keeps it in the car so that if she's traveling and she gets a little cool, or if we're in a restaurant and she gets a little cool, I'll go out there and go grab it. Right? It works for me. So, yeah. When you guys give gifts, do people seem to appreciate it, or do they? I mean, like I've given gifts and I've never seen them wear it. It's like, I don't know. It kind of hurts my feelings. It's like, okay, why do I even bother if they're not? That's a good point, Sandy. I'm sorry, I got right off of that what we were talking about before about the confidence and hoity-toityness. Hoity-toityness. That's a neat word. Got to use that toitiness. Hoitiness. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. It does make it worse, but she was there before that, you know. They Mom and dad had bought a camping trailer, and I made them a really nice throw that matched exactly the colors in the camper, and it still sits there. Well, no, some people are just not crochet worthy. Yeah, that's true. That's why, that's what I started to tell you. Doing it for people who appreciate it. Like, I have a good friend, the one I'm going to make this. Oh, that's okay, Jamie. You do what you got to do, girl. Um, I was making, I need to make this pillow. Well, she does, I don't know if you heard or if I said this before. I'm sure I did, and I apologize for saying it twice. Um, yeah, that's so sad. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, Teresa. It's an awful feeling. My girlfriend makes these beautiful wooden hand created signs, and you give her a um, just what you like, what your interests are, you know, and all that kind of stuff. She sells. Her goal one day is to just do craft fairs. And Krista, I forwarded your video to her so she can look at it. I said this has nothing to do with wood crafts, but it has everything to do with craft fairs, and you would gain something from it. So where was I going? Oh, she makes those signs, and she loves crochet, but she can't crochet. I want the signs, but can't do what she does, right? Um, so we swap, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful relationship. Unfortunately, the shipping for her to get to me is going to be a whole lot more expensive than my sending a pillowcase to her. But um, so yeah, that works out good. So I know there's somebody there that appreciates it. Well, I have started rethinking my purpose, Denise, what you were talking about. Rethinking my purpose. For those of you that had heard, I recently lost, like in the last year, I'd lost over 90 pounds. You probably can't tell it, and I don't want to even show you a before picture. It's not going to happen. And well, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah, that could be too. Um, anyway, I'm thinking the only way for me to get things that I really like is for me to make them. And so I have since crocheted 4 tops, and I love them all in their own special way. They're all my children. And you know, one is really loosey goosey, and I love it. I mean, yeah, it flops and it's not very form fitting or anything like that. But um, I I love it because number one, it's made out of the ombre, the oh, it just went out of my head. I can't remember. Um, but and I'm thinking, so what if it falls off my shoulders? I can use it like I can put a real pretty button down white mandala ombre. Thank you, Jake. Your memory. You and me, I need to get together with you somehow. Um, but I figure I can wear a nice button down shirt with it, right? One of those white, crisp white shirts underneath it. It's just a sleeveless thing, so it looks kind of like a vest. Um, I could wear a turtleneck under it. You know, I could wear a Henley, you know, one of those just a little Henley shirt. It's so versatile, and I don't have to just wait until summertime to wear it. I have a top that I made that's just it's a wide strap tank. And yeah, it's for summer, and people say, "Oh, it's a little big on you." I don't care. I made this thing and I love it. It's like one of your children. You can't like give it up. Yeah, that's that's true. That's true, Rosie. But okay, that's okay, Denise. You accomplished a lot. If you gave somebody a smile, put a smile on somebody's face with your video, you did more than you know. Okay? Bye, Denise. Um, let's see here. Well, you know what though? I there's a two-edged sword to that, um, Rosie. There's a two-edged sword to that. I went into Kohl's. Was it last week? I think it was last week. I went into Kohl's for my mom, and I I was going to return something, and I had one of my tops on, and I walked in, and her eyes lit up, and she said, "That is gorgeous. You made that, didn't you?" Now that's a nice compliment. That was a really nice compliment. Yeah, yeah. That and and sometimes if they say, "Did you make that?" Yeah, that's not a good thing, right? But if they say it's beautifully made, or you know, you did a great job, I think, yeah, you could say it in different ways, and you know if it's no good. Krista, the other thing I was going to tell you, girl, if you're still awake, is that the video on the equipment that you use for your videos, I love that. I love that. And then I sent that to Mr. Happy so he can like step up his game and start investing in my future. Especially if right now he's trying to get disability, he doesn't work. I'm the only one who works. And so if it's going to help me get to that 1K mark so that I can start making a little bit more money, I'm all in. Yeah. Is your husband on disability too, Krista, or are you? Am I misunderstanding? Rosie, do you use a pattern or a certain designer that you usually go to when looking for patterns, or do you make them up yourself? Yep, yep. Well, I feel awkward asking for that, Jake. I know you're probably right, but I just feel very awkward. Well, that's good. That's good. That way he can afford all the equipment that you need to be happy, right? um, I like that. I like that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hit three. I went from 150 to 300 in like no time flat, less than 2 weeks. I was like, yay. I was very happy. That sounds wonderful. I love, yeah. Every once in a while she does, but not very often. She, yeah, she doesn't do them very often. I think she feels awkward doing them myself herself because I mean she'll call out somebody if they like gift her something, she wants to give them a shout out, but um, oh, I was looking, Rosie. If Have you ever watched Jeannie from On the Hook Crochet? Yeah, I know. And it's sad because to me, okay, everybody who is on here knows I freak out when I see the secret yarnery. I was like, Krista's here. Because I love her, honestly, honest to goodness. And I'm not idolizing her, okay? Don't get me wrong. But she has so much wisdom. And I don't want to say nothing, Krista. I don't want to, be a weirdo or anything like that. But I love watching you. I mean, I could, I don't think I could watch you from sun up to sundown, but still, I just learn something every single time I watch you, and that is important. And you don't, you know where you came from. That's what I want to point out. And I think, and I'm going to get on a soapbox here. Please don't get mad at me for saying this, that nobody should get so high on themselves that they forget that they started out somewhere low. And if you don't want to shout somebody out, if you don't want to encourage somebody out that encourage somebody that is just coming up in the ranks or isn't as quote unquote high up as you are, then you've lost something. You've lost something. And I never want to get to that point. I never want to get to that point. If if somebody is struggling in their crochet, or they're getting depressed, or they want to do something, I'm right there. I'm right there. Even if it not jeopardizes, but even if I have to put something that is important to me, um, it is important. I put it on hold because people are more important than crochet. People are more important than crochet. And if you put yarn and crochet higher than family, than friends, than people who are supporting you, then there's priorities are messed up. I'm sorry. I bucket list. I mean, not bucket list. A soapbox. Sorry. Yeah, people who keep it real. Now I know I'm saying things, and I'm not calling out anyone in particular. I'm not saying anybody. I I know Crystal from Bag of Day has a ton of, I mean, gosh, she's got a 500,000 subscribers, and you can't remember everybody. You cannot possibly know every single one of your subscribers. And if somebody were to ask you, you know, hi, Crystal, if somebody were to ask you to, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm done. So what else are we talking about today? Oh, Krista, did you say you've ever seen that before? Has anybody seen this tea before? Hi, Adele. Yeah, that's true. Rosie, I was talking about what you said. Yeah, that's true. We can she can't take the time. I mean, for goodness sakes, if she's not shopping for yarn or unboxing yarn or spending time with her family or filming tutorials or setting up her lighting and she makes everything. She's got her own patterns. The girl is like, whoo, I don't know where she finds the time to do everything. And and I'm so happy for her. I wish I could do all the stuff she does. But if it means giving up my sisters and my brothers like Jake, I don't want to do that. For those of you that have channels, I've got a question for you, especially if you have fewer than 1,000 subscribers. Okay, everybody got their ears on? All of those of you that have channels, um, oh, that's pathetic. That is pathetic. They're petty. They're petty. And if you're just subscribed to a channel just to try to get their giveaways, that is, to me, that's sad. That's okay. For all of you that oh, I know, Jake, and I'm not cutting on her. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just I she does a lot. She does a lot. And not, she doesn't do YouTube all the time. Okay, so question for all of you that have a channel that has less than 1,000 subscribers, that means you don't have a way to monetize. I know that actually getting on the computer or your phone and doing a little video or something like that doesn't necessarily cost anything. Buying yarn costs. Buying hooks cost. Does anybody um, have another way other than ads to monetize their channel, other than having a full-time job? I'm asking because there's somebody that I highly respect, and I reached out to her, and because I'm thinking about this. I really am thinking about this. Well, as far as a Patreon, I think you have to have so many subscribers. I think. I'm not sure. And Kofi, Kofi, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm not sure. I have not heard of that. But there's somebody on YouTube that has, or not, she's not the only one. She's not the only one that actually has a PayPal bar. Does anybody teaching in person? Yeah, that's a good one. Like a oh well, okay, a virtual tip jar. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, because there might be somebody that I want to support, and there might be somebody that doesn't have a channel that is really into buy me a cup of coffee or listen. Okay, what do you think of that? What do you think of having that a PayPal link or what, whatever coffee is, the virtual tip jar? What are your thoughts on that? If especially like I work full time, but my income goes to our household expenses, and I'm like feel like I'm stealing from my household expenses. And you know, I know that the proper pineapple. I love her. I love her videos, and I want to be able to support her because and her family because I know that right now what she sells on her website is the only way she's making money right now. Okay, Rosie, that's very interesting. Right, right. There's nobody's forcing anybody to actually, because we talked about this the other day. Um, you know, having your Amazon wish list posted. You know, is it wrong? You're not telling anybody that they have to do it, but it's there in case somebody does want to say thank you. You know, I don't know. Send a thank you gift. The reason I was thinking about it, only reason I was thinking about it was for people who lit like Wilma and Sir Robert, or you know, not that he would do anything like that, but you know, those that live like in Canada. Um, um, my mind it just went, but those that live in Canada, that the shipping is horrendous to try to send to someplace, right? Um, so what can you do? And I'm thinking, well, if they had an Amazon account and I knew what they wanted, if there was something on their Amazon wish list, um, that maybe I could instead order something for them and have it sent to them. I know, right, Jamie? It's an addiction. No, what did you call it, Krista? It's yarnic. Nah, I have to look again. It's not an addiction. If you love it, it's not an addiction. Yeah, it is expensive. You know, and I felt bad. My first of all, let me let you know that my 150 subscriber um, giveaway is still going on for any of you those that didn't like comment in that one. You might want to go back and look. Yarnscapist. I'm gonna write it down. Yarnscapist. Um, Yarnscapist. I love the way you can just make up words, Krista, and they're all good. Okay, Sandy. Um, but on my original video, okay, that had the giveaway, I forgot to mention that it was just in the United States. And I was kicking myself because I knew um, that, ooh, Rosie, I like that. Connoisseurship. I like that. Yarn connoisseurship. Um, But I knew that there was somebody who responded with, "Thank you for the giveaway." It happened to be somebody who did not live in the United States. And I was like, deer in the headlights. Oh my, I completely missed that. So I contacted her and, hi, Sherry. Oh, if you miss anything, you can always go back to watch the replay. Um, it probably wasn't all that important anyway. um, but I did reach out to her and I apologized, and she was just so gracious about it. She was so gracious. And she said, not a problem, not a problem. And so, if she were to win, then I would reach out to her still and ask her for her wish list. But you know what? If you have a YouTube channel, I mean, we all have a YouTube channel. I'm sorry. If you have if you're producing videos, isn't there like an um, isn't there like an about thing? Bye, Granny. I'll try to catch you on your live. Um, isn't there something like an about page? Yes. So we could put all that stuff in there, couldn't we? We could put, but not everybody thinks about that. That's my thing. Like to say, go to my about page. Is that what you would say? Go to my about page for all my contact information. Yeah, a tab, right. And then you could put your email, your snail or happy mail, or your pay, and like your um, Instagram page, Twitter, your Facebook, whatever on there, right? And then you could also put, like um, your Amazon wish list or PayPal account or whatever. You could put it on that about tab, right? Add it to our upload settings. Okay. Krista, do you have a video on new YouTubers, not necessarily the uh, not the equipment that you would use, but like how to get started on it? And I keeping you from going to sleep. Oh, okay. Janie, that makes sense. That makes sense. Did you, was it something where you like had to make a comment, or did they just choose your name? That's what I want to know. Did they just choose your name? Um, like, do you have a video that is geared for new crochet YouTubers that explain, okay, here's where you could add your basically how to navigate the YouTube page, that YouTube, because I have not figured out. I can hit the live, I can hit add, add a video, from a download, but navigating how to add pictures and um, intro videos and all that kind of stuff, I don't know. Yes, right, Diana? Gift cards. And somebody had mentioned that too. They said they appreciated the fact that they got a gift card instead of yarn, because maybe the person who's giving the yarn away would be giving away something that you don't necessarily want, or you only want part of it, right? And then you'd feel ungrateful if you know. So if you got a gift card, but you need to make sure that that the person has, if you're going to get a gift card for a store, that they have it in their location. Oh, see, that I didn't know that. So there's nothing on YouTube itself that, like in the YouTube editor or anything like that, where you could add photos and stuff like that. That's a bummer. Hi, Jake. My tea is cold, but it's still good. That's what I'm thinking. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Okay. Well, and is it something that you can download, or do you have to actually buy? Like, I mean, like, can it be downloaded, bought and downloaded on Amazon, from Amazon, or do you have to like go to a store and buy it? I don't understand. But anyway, that's okay. Well, that's good to know. Krista, if we're keeping you up, don't let us. Filmora. I think you mentioned that. You mentioned that in your other video. I remember that, seeing that word. Wondershare. Do you have that? Do you have that, Rosie? Okay, Krista, is that the same? Do you use that editing software? Because I like the way you have your picture on one side and then the thing, whatever it is you're talking about, on the other side, and that that little picture on this. Well, don't do that. Your hair is so pretty. I heard about that. You just mentioned it. Are you at right? Didn't you just mention that? Oh, okay. Is that a good price, Krista? $40 a year? Because I know. Oh my word. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's not bad. Okay. And all of these programs you can get on Amazon, right? Or is it something that you need to go to their website to purchase? Boy, we're leaving all these other crocheters out. I'm so sorry. The girl. Is that when you put your big girl panties on? Online. Okay. So Jake, you're working on on baby blankets. How many you got made so far? Me too. Some people are some of us are easier trained than others, right? I'm not trained very well. Oh, Mr. Happy gets so he's got patience with stuff that I do not have patience with. Is it just that it's taking so long to do, Betsy? Oh, okay. So you use the Adobe Premiere now, Krista? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, and it depends on where you are too, because the reason I'm doing live right now instead of, I mean, I would love to make videos right now, but I used my camera and I had not even 2 minutes, and it was going to take me an hour and a half to download it. That's just, that's just unbelievable. Oh, nice. That is going to be a nice video. If you can cross your toes, woo, you got some long toes. Yeah, that could be. But Jake, while you're just starting, this is still, I know it would be exciting for you to get on. I know Noah's got, his um his channel. He's got a lot of support. I mean, he's got Hollywood behind him. Are you kidding me? But Adobe Premiere. Okay. Um, but enjoy your craft now. I mean, just just enjoy it. Oh goodness. You know, there's probably so much that you could teach all of us, whether it's in determination or skills. Some of us are just starting off. They've been crocheting less than you have. I don't know, Jake. I have no answer to that. Is there a way you can type that into the YouTube search bar and find out? Because I know there's obviously a lot of privacy stuff going on. Krista, my hubby he loves art programs on computer programs, and he has an entire art computer, and so figuring out the software to edit, he's already got something. I don't know what it is, but nothing is really complicated for him in that area. He's real particular with me right now. You know, he's like he'll watch a video and he'll go, "You didn't have a whole lot of content." And I'm like, it's not always about content. Most of the time it is. But when we're doing lives, I mean, we're catching up with each other, you know? Okay, Betsy. I'm pretty sure I am I got the notification bell on, but I'm gonna write it down right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, how about you Google it? Can you Google it and find out? Just say YouTube for kids, or you know, how to start a YouTube channel for kids, or something like that. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll show something. Yes, you're right. You are absolutely right, Betsy. I was just watching Lily this morning too, and uh, YouTube with four things. Krista, if you understand that new thing, would you please explain it? Because I don't know if you've watched a whole lot of the videos that have been put out on that. I've seen 3 or 4 different ones, and it is not explained very well. And what's being said is giving the crochet world a lot of concern because they think um, um, a lot of people are concerned that they're not going to be able to have their channel anymore because they can't do what they do. I mean, I'm all for protecting the kids. I really, really am. Um, but I think if you're showing an amigurumi, or if you're showing how to crochet a stuffed hippopotamus, I don't think that that's targeting children. Well, yeah, it affects monetization, but you know, like we talked about monetization before, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people are doing their channels right now that have a lot, you know, have more than 1,000 subscribers. That's true, Jake. That is very true. Let me ask you, is there anybody that you know that your parents are comfortable with, that you could maybe, well, you can't even do that. Hmm, sheesh. Oh, if you can explain, if you understand it and can explain that policy better, that would be amazing. And Jake, to go back to what you're saying, um, when I post a video, there's a question that they ask on the side, and I have to agree to it, that there's nobody in the video under the age of 13. So for you to do a video right now, and I'm not sure. Um, can anybody answer me if that's the case? If you're not supposed to have a YouTube channel. Um, if you're under the age of 13, why is it that Noah's Helping Hands has one and he's 11? Is his channel different? Yeah, you might have to wait until you're a little older. It's for the target kids who don't. Okay, okay. If that's the case, then I am thrilled. But the way that it was presented, or that it has been presented, is that um, anything that attracts children to your content, whether you have in the background, you have characters or anything, um, that, anything that would appeal to children, then you can't have that. And if that's, we'll see, and we're not going past that, right? I mean, if we're teaching them how to crochet, then that's educational, right? I don't know, is it? Right. That's what I thought. So Krista, can you answer me? I mean, if you can't have a channel like that, then how was Noah? I mean, not Noah, Jonah, who's only 11, able to do that? Oh, okay. And so I guess they just have to be aware and check the box that uh, the parents are promoting it. Okay. Well, there you go, Jake. Does that answer your question? All right, guys, it's quarter till, and I know Dee is going to come on live here in about 15 minutes. And you're right, Betsy. That's exactly the truth. I mean, they could like your clothes or whatever, you know, that you dress up for Halloween. I don't know. Hey, Sharon. Oh my goodness, you're just joining us, and I'm about ready to pop off so that we could all go see Dee, because Dee is going to start her channel or her live here in just about 15 minutes. Oh, you're sweet, Jake. How come you're not in school? Did you get out early today? Only have half a day or something? Thank you, Rosie. Thanks for participating. I really appreciate that. That's true. Except for special people like Jake. Oh, you're right. Today's Saturday. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. When you're on vacation, every day just kind of runs together. I'm so sorry. Oh, guys. Oh, it's crazy. All right, guys. Yeah, I need to freshen up my tea and I know. It's sad. It's really sad. Your brain goes. And then you got to try to reenact it when you have to, go back to work. How does that happen? Which link are you wanting? Let me see here. Oh, Tracy, I'm sorry. I'm just getting off here so we can go watch. Send the link. Krista, I'm sorry. I missed what link you wanted to be sent. Are you talking about that ruling or whatever that we're talking about? Okay, that's okay. We'll talk another time. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your afternoon, and maybe I'll see some of you over at Granny D's live. And if not, I'm just going to pop in for a little while. I'm not going to stay for long, but I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and God bless you, and have a wonderful evening, rest of your weekend. It's not Friday, it's Saturday, and tomorrow's Sunday, and it's still birthday month. So bye.